Welcome to my channel, Aging Iron. A few months ago, my wife bought this 14.2 Catalina Capri sailboat. It's roughly a 1986 model, and we've been having a lot of fun piecing it together. It's kind of like a living jigsaw puzzle. One of the pieces that was missing was this conglomeration of hardware right here. It's part of the gooseneck detail. It connects the boom to the mast. You can see the mast laying on the boat right there, and then it actually slides into that groove right there. It's easier to see when it stood up, but the gist of this video is this piece right here. There's a good amount of information on how to rig these old boats on YouTube here, and part of the hardware we had to get from Catalina Supply is this these sleeves and these cotter pins and the mast or the fitting that attaches the clew to the boom in that place right here. But the one thing that I couldn't find any information on at all was this piece, and it's part of the gooseneck, actually called the sliding gooseneck. And if you can see, it's got a pin that goes right to this aluminum sliding part right there. And the question I had was, how does that pin seat in there? There's no real information about how to do that. So I was able to, through the diagrams from the owner's manual and whatnot, it didn't give any clear information. So I contacted a gentleman at Catalina Supply, which I'll leave the number and the website to. He was very informative on how to do that. And you simply hammer that pin into this aluminum housing, and it seats itself right in that hole. I'll do that here in a second. And if you can see, this pin has some burrs on it, and those burrs from that stainless cut into that aluminum, and you won't ever be able to get it out. Once you do that, you'll be able to attach the sliding gooseneck right here to the sleeve in there, and that's how the whole configuration attaches to the mast. I kind of thought that by looking at how these parts were milled and machined, that's what you did. You took this, put it in here, and simply hammered that piece into here. But as you can see, that aluminum is pretty thin right there, and I did not want to take a chance on hammering that pin in there and it splitting that aluminum. So after a conversation I had with the gentleman at Catalina Supply, he indeed confirmed that that is how this piece was engineered to happen. So I'm going to take a hammer and beat that in there and be done with it. Attach it to the standing part of the gooseneck on the boom and be done with it. As you can see, this that stainless steel pin hammered well into that piece of aluminum, and it didn't stress that at all. So that is just proof that that is the proper procedure for hammering that in there. So this thing, and it's not critical, but it's something to remember. The Cunningham attaches to that hole in the sliding part of the gooseneck, and you want that to be towards the bottom of your boat. So that'll attach just like that. So there's the completed assembly, and we're gonna leave this piece on here. There's no real reason to take it off. And when we step the mast, I may make another video showing how this configuration is rigged in detail. So hopefully that helps. And like I said, there was no information that I could find or any videos about how this configuration went together. So hopefully this helps, and if you like this information, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel, Aging Iron. Thank you very much.